They called the country Al-Andalus. This is an Arabic word, and it means something to the effect of to become green at the end of summer. Among the products that were introduced into the West through Al-Andalus, I'll name a few of these products to you. Cotton, paper, glass mirrors, street lamps, salt, colored glass, silk, satin, pepper, cinnamon, handkerchiefs, deodorant, kerosene, linen, firearms, cotton balls, paper money, postage stamps, book binding, clocks, ceramic tiles, nitric acid, soap, astrolabes, compasses for navigation, slide rules, rulers, surgical instruments, windmills, spinning wheels, rose water, maps, globes, citrus and nectar fruits, carpets, eyeglasses, curtains, test tubes, porcelain, fine furs, velvet, almond.
Which is the Muslim area of Europe, it wasn't in a dark age at all, it was full of light. And you'll see when the Renaissance happened within Europe, and the Renaissance literally means the rebirth. It wasn't a rebirth from nothing. They had just taken everything from Andalus. If you look at Italy, all of the, the arts and so forth, they really just took it from the artisans of Muslim Spain.
Okay, kind of like added bits to it, made it their own style, of course, yeah.
Yeah. So, of course, this rebirth wasn't something that was, from them themselves. They just learnt everything from the Muslims.
Ultimately, the Crusaders came away with no permanent conquests, but they returned with something even more valuable: knowledge.
Europe, with the Crusades, turned the corner from the Dark Ages. There's medical information and surgical information that's brought back. Books are brought back. Languages are brought back. Everything is brought back. So the Crusades really do change Europe in a way that we have not seen before.
Europe was on the verge of one of the most productive and creative periods of its entire history. Things like the great Gothic cathedrals, the universities, the law courts and legal systems, all of those were created. So following this long period of darkness, there came a tremendous explosion of really brilliant cultural achievements.
The Renaissance is back in, the lights are on, and everything is good. What happened between the year 700, okay, processes and methods for manufacturing of glass, soaps, perfumes, resins, oils, paints, paper, sugar, gunpowder. They introduced the uses of jars and flasks, scales and tubes, and you can go on in terms of the things they were introducing. In astronomy, they developed astrolabes and sextants, prepared star catalogs and tables of planetary motion, named over 200 stars with Arabic names. They proved the Earth as a spherical shape. They calculated the length of terrestrial degree, determined the Earth's circumference and diameter. They measured solar inclination angle. They charted the positions and orbits of stars and planets. In medicine, you find they performed gynecology, obstetrics. They wrote medical encyclopedias. They performed therapy procedures. They prepared mercury ointment. They discovered a blood circulation and described the pulmonary circulation and the function of lungs. They recognized the contagious nature of tuberculosis and the distribution of disease by water and soil. They performed surgical treatment of eyes, ears, and teeth. They used and described over 200 surgical instruments. Over 200 surgical instruments. It's amazing. They describe 130 eye diseases, and they characterize 143 drugs. In pharmacology, they prepared alcohol, acids, nitrates, carbonates. They introduced the use of picrotoxin. They prepared chemical medicaments in pills and solutions. They established chemist shops for dispensing prescriptions. They introduced to Europe quite a number of medicines and herbs which betray their Arabic name. Al-Kanna, alcohol, alcohol. Alcohol is Arabic word. Al-Kali, alfalfa,